Alright, welcome back to another episode of Plant-Based Dads. I'm Joey Troxel. I am in the park. I'm doing a walk around for my 2 miles. I've got my vest on, so I'm doing what's called rucking, which is basically walking with a weighted vest. It's a beautiful day in the park. I mean, it's a cold 50 degrees in the desert, but that doesn't stop people. They're out there playing cricket, as you can see here. I don't understand cricket, but it happens in the park every Saturday morning here. They're set up for it. They've got like a cricket pitch thing over there or whatever. But I'm just doing my walk. As you saw a little while ago, when I come down the stairs in the morning, I've got to like let the day in, right? I've got to open up all the blinds. I've got to feed the birds. I've got to get everything going before like I can do a walk or I can go to work or something like that. So I often call myself Superman. Not because I do anything super or anything like that, but because Superman gets all of his energy from the sun. Like, he needs the sun to survive, and that's me also. Everything. Like, I am all about the light. On days that are, there's a guy running, on days that are cloudy and kind of, dark and all that, I'm useless. I can't do anything. I'm moody and all that. But luckily, I live in a place where it's shining like really bright 330 days a year. So it's the perfect place for me to live because the sunshine gives me energy, it gives me hope, it just gives me the strength to do everything I need to do. So that's why I like getting out in the morning in the sun, doing my walk, and starting my day. So I think today we're going to do probably a vlog type of thing. I have no idea what we're eating yet. I haven't put any meals together because it's the weekend. And I've got stuff I got to get done. We got to go to stores. We'll take you along with us. All right. Let's get started.
Welcome to breakfast.
Welcome to breakfast. So we're going to have some breakfast. I think today we're just going to do kind of a yogurt fruit parfait bowl thing, right?
Yep.
All right. So we've each got a serving of yogurt. We'll give you all the macros at the end and we'll break it all down. But it's going to be yogurt, a bunch of frozen fruit, and some granola we're going to throw on the top. Maybe a little Earth Chimp vanilla protein powder because that's the best.
It's not grainy
we absolutely love it. It's only the good stuff. There's a link below this video where you can get 10% off. And if you're over $45, you get free shipping. So that's what we're going to do here to give it some more protein. It is the Greek protein yogurt that we make, but just we got to kind of get it enough protein in this to really make it worth it, right?
Protein, we got fiber going.
So yeah, be plenty of fiber with the food. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is mix up the protein and the yogurt. So,
yes.
All right, we're just going to use our protein yogurt. This is our Instapot Greek yogurt,
yes.
Right? And the whole recipe makes 6 servings. So each one is a serving. It's about 2/3 of a cup. It compares to Kite Hill, right? So people are always like, well, how much yogurt am I putting in? Well, it's a serving, and it may not make the same size every time, but the reality is about 2/3 of a cup.
Yep.
All right, so let's pop that in there, okay. And let me get you one of your fancy spatula things.
Yes. Actually, it worked out where it just came out nice and clean.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah.
All right, just for future ones, we got this. All right, so we're going to have our yogurt in there, and then we're going to add the protein powder. Should we start mixing this up a little bit to get the texture correct?
Yeah, I think we can do it all at once, but how much protein?
We'll do 1 scoop of protein powder.
1 scoop, yeah. Okay.
The whole 2 scoops is a serving. It's about 35 grams, so 1 scoop is half of 35, 17. 17 and a half.
Wait, before you start.
Almost ready to jump in.
All right.
You know me, no plan.
So we're using vanilla protein powder, but I still want to put a little splash of vanilla.
All right, just a little bit. All right, there you go.
And then we're not going to use honey, so we want to use a little sweetener though. Do you want a teaspoon of this?
Yeah, so I got a teaspoon right there. We're using the Whole Earth brand. This is erythritol with monk fruit. You can use sugar. I know erythritol is like killing people. I don't know. It's low calorie. There's no calories. That's why we're using it. You do you, boo. All right, so now I've got my yogurt and the protein in here and the sweetener. And I'm just going to mix this up. I don't have another camera going on because I didn't just didn't put one because we're doing like a vlog today. We're not doing an actual recipe, and we've done this before in other videos. But I'm just kind of mixing this all together. I'm getting my yogurt, my mixture, all kind of combined, so I don't just taste the protein powder right on top of the yogurt. All right, that's looking pretty good there. All right. Oh, perfect. I like it. Oh my. All right. So right here we have just the yogurt all mixed in, and it's Greek yogurt, so it's really thick, right? All right, so this is the base of the bowl. So do you want to start with the big one or the small one? Tim wants this big bowl, and I'm going to use this nice salad bowl. So, all right, so you're going to pop that in there. And it's just gonna...
I'm convinced I'm going to need the landscape, so.
All right, there you go.
Hey, Every bit counts, you know?
All right, yeah, well, that's all our protein. All right, so Tim's just kind of laying that in the bottom of the bowl here. All right, so what's going on? Now it's the toppings. Now it's all about the toppings.
Yeah, let's repeat for you.
All right, well, why don't we make yours first, and then we'll do this. So let's pop this out of the way.
Sounds good. So we've measured out some granola. This is like a muesli with no oil.
It's called 7 Sundays something. I don't know. It's just a natural granola.
But it's got the least amount of fat that I think we can find out there. So
he's just kind of putting that there.
I'm just going to make a row of it.
All right, Tim, so you got your granola there. So what's going on next?
I do. So next we're going to add some blackberries. You know, we have frozen berries today, but it works just fine.
These are just Costco frozen berries. That's it.
Yeah. All right, and then we got some
strawberries on top of there.
Looks awesome.
Yep.
Next we're going to go with some frozen raspberries. Again, berries are so low in sugar. Like this is really great. And again, we measured all this out, 40 grams of each, right? So.
Yep, and I'm going to go over all of that.
Yeah.
And then what else you got there?
These, finally, blueberries.
All right, so now we're throwing some blueberries on.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, it's looking really good. All right, so and are we putting anything else on it? That's it, right? So there you go. He's got all of his fruit with his granola on top of his yogurt, and he's ready to go. All right, so now that Tim's is done, I'm going to put. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Holy smoke! I just tasted it. I'm going to put in mine here. Everything comes out. There we go. And let's put the teaspoon of sweetener in there, and then the 1 serving of protein powder. Just 1 scoop. All right, and I'm gonna mix this up here until it's all ready to go.
Let's do a splash of this.
And we're gonna add a little bit of vanilla. There we go.
You know what goes really nice with this is a little cinnamon. Do you think you want that?
No.
Okay.
Do you think you want
I think I want it.
All right, yours is over there. All right, so I'm just gonna put mine into this bowl right here. And let's see how much of the bowl it fills up. You kind of have to have a decent base on the bottom to get all that fruit in.
Yes.
All right. You won't be able to see it there because I don't have another camera going over it, but I'll do an overhead shot here in a minute.
All right, let's start assembling.
And then just like Tim, I'm going to put some strawberries around the end here. There you go, right here. That looks pretty festive. And then after that, I'm going to add a bunch of blueberries right to the side here. Because I absolutely love blueberries, and frozen blueberries are so good in this. And then on to the other side, I'm going to add some, what are these, blackberries right here, frozen blackberries. And then because there's not enough red colors, I'm going to add a bunch of raspberries right to the end there. There we go. That's looking really good. Holy smoke, right? And then
my favorite part
is the granola. So I'm just going to kind of sprinkle this kind of on the top here. It's kind of all over, right there, and right in the middle. There you go. That is looking excellent. I can't wait to eat this.
That's great.
All right, time for breakfast. I'm so hungry.
Me too.
I mix all this together. Now that the food photography is done, I don't have to like make it all like separated. We just kind of mix it all up. Holy smoke, there's a lot of fruit in here. Wow. You can put whatever fruit you want in here, but what do you think?
So I added the vanilla, the cinnamon with the vanilla, super good. I was thinking that we needed a waffle to go with this, but this is enough.
It's a big meal.
This is good.
I absolutely love anything with granola on it.
I feel the same way.
All right, so it's Saturday, which is when we film these videos on, which is the worst day to film because every Saturday night, like that's the one day we're together for sure, and Lex wants, that's our family night, so that's when we go to dinner, right? So possibly tonight we'll go sushi for sushi tonight.
I think so.
Yeah, Japanese. Great place down the road that we love, and it's got vegan sushi, sweet potato rolls that we just love, Lex loves, and then there's all sorts of tofu.
Then we get some noodles. Yeah.
I don't know what the rest of the day is going to hold, but I know for one thing, we're having breakfast and we'll be ready to go.
We'll be back in just a bit.
All right, time for lunch, right? All right. Did you have an orange in your mouth? You're so funny. So we're going to make our meatless loaf because we missed that and it's really good. And one of the things I love about that is you take the whole loaf pan and it's 4 servings. A lot of times people do recipes on the internet where they make a loaf pan, and they're like, you know, it's only 300 calories, and you cut it up in 8 pieces. And it's this thin, right? Like, what am I going to do with that? I need like 6 of those. So
I also noticed with high protein meatloafs and other recipes or other content creators, there's not a lot of vegetables in it. So I think we went back to our original recipe, and it works out. You're going to love the macros on this. And the only hard part, I think, was cooking lentils, right?
So there's a lot of prep work, yeah.
But know that they do have lentils already made in organic can form. So if you need that and that works for you, then that's fine. But we happen to have some dry ones, and we cooked our own lentils.
Yeah, we got plenty of dry lentils.
The only hard part.
Yeah. So we're gonna make our meatless loaf. We made this before. There's a video right here if you want to check it out, just about this. So I'm not gonna have an overhead camera or anything, but we'll use glass bowls so you can see all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right. The first thing we need to do is kind of get the flaxseed mixture, the flax egg ready. Since we're using a
Because it's going to have time to soak, right, to make an egg.
Yeah, we're doing a whole loaf here. So this here is about, I don't know, 4 tablespoons of flax meal, right? Or 30 grams. All right, so we have a whole cup here of better than bouillon.
Okay.
And this is the Italian one. Or you can use a seasoned one, doesn't have any oil in it. And we're going to use about half of this.
Okay.
So we'll dump about half of that in there. Let's see where we are with that. A little more of that.
Save the rest for later.
Yep. Let's kind of mix this together. And we're going to give this a chance to kind of sit by itself and kind of do what a flax egg does. Just on a much bigger scale, all right?
Sounds good.
All right, so we'll set that aside. That'll do its thing. All right, in the meantime, we got the rest of the stuff together. We do have the oven preheating at 350, right, for convection. All right, so we're going to need to start cooking the veggies.
Sounds good. I've got them all chopped up here. I thought I'd just put them on a plate, a cutting board here so you kind of see what it looks like. Again, veggies have so little calories. I mean, just gives you an idea how much you're cooking.
Yeah, like it says 100 grams of onion. That might be 120 because that's a whole onion. I'm not going to worry about it. It's literally like 4 calories, right?
Yeah.
So between the two of us. So with veggies, you kind of can't go wrong. All right, let's set up the cookware.
Sounds good.
Started.
Okay.
We've got our induction cooktop, and we're using our Strong 12-inch Avalon series skillet. It's absolutely gorgeous. The Avalon series are all copper core, right? 5-ply copper core.
Yeah,
It's absolutely amazing.
Distributes the heat a little better.
Yep, there's a link below this video where you can get your own Strong products. All right, we're going to start with the onion. So this is about 100 grams of onion, which is about half of a small onion. We're eating sumo oranges over here while we're doing this because it's sumo season. Thank you.
Getting some vitamin C on. So this is a good recipe, I think, for cooking with water.
Yeah.
So we'll add some water here in a bit. Because the idea here is just to get these vegetables softened up.
Yeah, we just want to
And
get them
keep the
friendly.
calories down.
Yeah,
So
that's it.
a little water?
Just a little bit. That's it. Thank you. I don't want them steamed. All right, I want to keep the bottom of the pan wet, but I don't want to change the temperature.
Yep. Rub-a-dub-dubby.
All right, after that kind of gets a little soft, we can throw in the carrot, celery, and we'll let it cook for a little longer. So let's get the carrot and celery in there.
Okay.
All right, we'll stir this together and let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then we'll throw in the garlic over there, and we have a small jar of pimentos. Man, everything's just like flying out of here.
I gave you a high side.
I know, so that wouldn't happen. I'm doing it anyway. All right, it's already looking good.
All right, do you want some water in this at this point?
No,
Or
actually, there's nothing sticking. I think we're really good right here.
Yeah,
So
great.
I don't think so. All right, so we'll give that like, 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so it's been about 2 to 3 minutes. Let's throw in the garlic. So we've got, I don't know, about 3 cloves of garlic, all kind of minced up. We're going to throw those in next. All right, we're going to put in a jar of pimentos, a little small jar, but normally they're diced. So I just went to strain them, and they're whole. They're like sliced. Oh, they're sliced, but they're really big. They're like almost whole. So we got to dice them up here, which we were not planning. So Tim's gonna just use the chopper real quick.
So no problem. We use the chopper for the garlic.
Yep.
I'm gonna just do the same here. I'll split the pimentos into 2 different piles.
that looks good. Let's get those in here.
Do people know where to buy one of these? Just kidding.
Chopper, the Amazon link below, the future Amazon store coming. All right, so we've got you got a small jar of pimentos. It's like 4 ounces or 2 ounces, and about 3 garlic cloves. Just
Maybe 4 or 5.
just all minced up. So there you go. So I guess it was more than 3 cloves. We got the macros. Who's counting? Go big or go home.
All right, so next I think we've got coconut aminos or light sodium soy sauce,
Yeah,
right?
so I'm putting in some soy sauce here. We just got low salt soy sauce here. And this is going to be
You just free
tablespoon.
pour it?
No, we're not free pouring anything. About a tablespoon.
All right, a tablespoon.
Especially this. I mean, there's so much sodium. That's 1.5 tablespoons. All right, let's put that in right here. All right, drop that in. All right, then we've got some thyme, some salt. So for those, we're going to put in 2 teaspoons of thyme. So that is right here.
All right, it's
here.
time for the time.
Yeah, and we can kind of free grab it. Something.
Who are you right now?
Not really, right?
What do you need this?
Teaspoon. So
Okay.
right here. This is a Tivana spoon. Is that a teaspoon or no? Do we know?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, well, it doesn't fit into the. All right, so that is a teaspoon of thyme right there. Actually, we need 2 teaspoons of thyme.
All right.
So
Just swirl it around.
all right. There you go. All right, 2 teaspoons of thyme, 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper.
What time is it?
Time for cayenne pepper. That's right.
That's
1/8
pretty cool.
teaspoon. That's like they don't love themselves.
All right, this is good for the hot gut.
All right, and we're gonna do like a pinch of salt. So let's pop that in there. Then we're gonna grab some fennel seeds. We'll throw that in there. We're gonna do about 1/4 teaspoon here.
Yeah, it makes sense that there's not a lot of salt because we're getting salt from
From
the
soy sauce.
broth and from the soy sauce. So.
You could leave the salt out, really. I don't know that it contributes to anything. So let's get in the rest of the vegetable broth right here, 1/2 cup of that. And we're going to put in about 2.5 cups of TVP. Let's start mixing that up. Textured vegetable protein will act as the meat in the meatless loaf. And it'll right here we're putting it now because we've just put all the spices and the broth in, so it's going to absorb all of that stuff and take on that flavor. So we're going to mix all of this until the crumbles absorb all of the liquid. All right, we're going to add a little bit more water here to give the TVP a chance to absorb some of this stuff. And then it needs to sit for a little bit because TVP, it absorbs while it's sitting, so you'll have to give it some time to absorb, all right? All right, this is looking really nice. So we're just gonna, when Tim's done mixing it all up, he'll give the TVP some time to absorb everything. And I don't know, like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. We've shut the heat off completely at this point because there's nothing to cook now. Everything's already cooked. And then after that's done, we'll kind of throw the binder together and some flour and some breadcrumbs, and we should be ready to toss it in the oven. All right, let that cook for a few minutes and let it do its thing. All right, so before we assemble the rest of this, we just want to show you that we've got a ceramic lake. Well, this one's lake per se. Loaf pan. You can use the metal one, whatever you have. It's just what we have. And we're making like a sling to pull it out of. So we just lift this out just in case it sticks or anything. All right, so for the rest of the ingredients here, we're gonna add, we took a 1/2 cup of uncooked lentils, all right, and cooked them. So I don't know how much is in here now, but it's a 1/2 cup of uncooked. So it's not a 1/2 cup of cooked lentils. It's gonna be way more than that because they puff up like 2.5 times their size. All right, so 1/2 cup of uncooked lentils, but cook them first, all right? Then we're putting in, otherwise it'll be very crunchy. Then we're gonna put in 2 slices of bread. This is one of the higher protein breads, lower calorie breads. We're gonna put in, remember we have to put the egg in too. The flax egg, right? You can see now it's been sitting there, it's kind of all fixed. Let's pop that in, and that's the binder. And the bread will help bind it all. So Italians put bread in their meatloaf all the time. I grew up with that. And then we're putting in 1/4 cup of chickpea flour, garbanzo beans flour. We don't have chickpea flour. We've got so many different types of flour. We got plenty of chickpeas, so we just ground up some dried chickpeas, not wet, but dried chickpeas, and made flour out of it. So that's it. So pop that in there, and then we're just gonna mix this together. My mom used to do it with her hands because that's how we did it, but we're gonna see what we can do here.
We know this chickpea flour works.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably could put some vital wheat gluten and increase. And then if you wanted to add mushrooms to this. There's a lot of water in mushrooms. You have the freedom to do that as well, without modifying the recipe too much.
I don't like mushrooms.
So
yeah. Yeah.
Even though I went to the Asian market and we have 3 different kinds in the fridge. So.
Oh, we've always got 3 different kinds of mushrooms, but no one's eating it but Tim. So, like, I don't know.
I know.
All right, Tim's washing his hands. He's going to do the mixing with the hands.
Yeah. I really want that flaxseed, egg, that flax egg to be mixed in and not a big clump. And that's kind of the reason I think for doing this.
Let me do this.
And do you like the sailor shirt I got on today?
Hi, Captain.
It's leg day for me, and I know that I'm going to have to take a shower after that.
So, here's the deal with the gym. We're going to go to the gym later on. We'll try and film it because no one's ever had Anytime Fitness. But, today is last night, or today would have been my leg day, and I go 4 days a week, and it's the last day, and like, I hurt my butt last time I was at the gym. I don't know why, I did my normal stuff, but it was like the strain pull, and it's been kind of a nightmare all week, and today it's fine, but I'm not going to work out legs for like 2 weeks. I'm just going to give it some time. I work out legs a lot, so if I take 2 weeks off, it's not even going to matter, right? But I'm going to go to the gym with Tim anyway, and I'm probably going to do like some core stuff, right? I just worked out shoulders 2 days ago, so I'm not doing that. So I'm probably going to do like, I don't know, just some therapy stuff and some ab stuff. So we'll show you what we're doing there, right? If we can. I don't know. Like,
isn't that nice having an encouraging spouse?
It depends. I'll go with him so he goes, but it depends on who's at the gym, all right? So, I don't know. Although I have seen people going like late at night and filming themselves there because no one's there. But we're going to do all that like way after dinner, so it'll be late. We've also got to hit the stores for grocery shopping, so. All right. Are ready to dump this into the pan here?
We are ready.
All right.
It looks smaller than the pan. We'll see.
The pan always looks too small whenever we're doing these recipes.
We may do 2 loaves, Joey.
We've never had to do that before. It should fit in. Remember, you got to push it down. So grab your thing there. Someone's got to like spoon it up. All right. It'll be fine. Just push it down. Hang on. Stop for that. All right. Okay. Use your spoon to push all that down. You got to make a loaf out of it.
Oh my gosh, yes, Joey.
I'm so bossy. All I'm doing is bossing you around. Just ask them. All right, are we ready?
All right.
Now let's pop it this way. Well, let's just so they can see.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spin this.
All right. So far, this looks like a ketchup-free recipe.
It puts ketchup on everything. I can't stand the smell of ketchup. I try to make a mound like your mom did when you shoot.
No, just kind of flattening and then see how it fills in a little bit.
All right. Yeah. What if you want to try and get the last few remnants out of here?
I think we've got it, Joey.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll throw this in the sink. Actually, the sink is full. It was empty when we started, and all we're at is lunch. I'm not sure what happened.
Okay.
We did peel a whole bag of potatoes that were green, and then we decided to look up if yellow potatoes are green, can you eat them? And we decided that we're not eating them, so we threw them in the composter. So we're not eating them.
It was tough.
I know. We'd already cut them too. The air fryer was running. Like, we're gonna have air fried potatoes, and now we're not. All right. So this thing's in here. It's ready to go. We're just gonna throw this in the oven. 350 degrees for 1 hour. After that, we'll take it out and see what it looks like. Right?
Yes, I'm looking forward to this one.
All right. See you in an hour. All right, so it's out of the oven and it's cooling down, but while that's happening, let's pop this over here. We're gonna make our side dish. Yep. So we usually like to have broccoli with this.
This smells so good, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, okay, can't get away.
So the side dish broccoli, this is just a bag of the frozen broccoli from Costco. Yep. And it's 2 cups, about. And we just toss it in here, we heat it up, and then we just kind of throw some toppings in. We put on this kind of dried onion spice, right? And I just sprinkled these on.
It's chunks, so it's dehydrated onion, right?
That's all it is.
Yep.
And it kind of gets some of the water from the broccoli and hydrates, right? And I like to put on some garlic salt for each serving. All right, there you go. And I like some sriracha on it too.
Yes.
So put a little sriracha on it. There you go. And we're just gonna mix this together.
Yeah, in fact, we had this earlier this week. This has just been a staple in our life for a long time. It's so easy, and then to get this fiber.
Yeah, I mean the broccoli's frozen, so it heats up in, I don't know, 6 minutes. You throw the stuff in, it's ready to eat. Like, it's very simple. I did drain when the broccoli comes out of the bag. There's some water in the bag. I put it through a strainer first and let the water drip out. Otherwise, it kind of gets watery. So All right, so this just makes 4 servings of broccoli. Actually, this is 1 bag, so this makes 2 servings.
2 servings.
Yeah, so this is 2 servings right here. All right, so we're gonna. All right, okay. Well, there you go. Let me get rid of this thing here. Looking good. All right, we want to get it to the cutting board, which is already on. Perfect. So what we want to do here is this loaf makes 4 servings. This entire loaf is 4 servings.
Yep.
Right?
What's nice about this, I just realized now, is that when you undo it, this can cool off while you make the side dishes or finish up. So if you're having a dinner party, this is a great idea because it doesn't need to all be served so fast together. So
we want to cut it with the knife or with the cleaver. What do you think?
oh yeah, we got the cleaver here already dirty. So
Let's we'll just lift that. No, we better not. All right, let's go ahead and give this a cut here. Now remember, we still have the paper on the bottom, right?
all right, so if we
Right
do
down the
this
middle. Yeah,
half,
the
okay.
middle and then halves. Yeah.
Okay,
There you go.
that's our middle. This is a lot of food.
All right, we're going to cut to a serrated knife here. There you go. It is a lot of food. There you go. And then one last piece over here. So this makes 4 servings. You can cut it into more servings if you want. You make however you want. But it's just that with 4 servings, you'll get the maximum we're going to talk about. All right, so we're going to plate this up, and we'll be right back. All right, and yours is staying, well, mine was like that, but I laid it down and pushed it down a little bit, and of course it fell apart. So, but that's okay. And I'm going to put in half of this bowl of broccoli right here, and then there you go. There you go, right here.
Thank you.
All right. And now we've got a great little dish here. Now, if you do you need some topping on yours?
I think so. I'm gonna I think we have a barbecue mustard from Noble.
Yeah,
really
Noble
low in
made.
calories. We're talking 15 calories a spoonful.
Yeah, let's throw that on.
I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on.
Yeah. All right, this good stuff is good because 2 tablespoons of it is 15 calories. Like, it's really low, right? So you can just kind of do
Oh, it is 2 tablespoons.
Yeah,
I was thinking it was just 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you got dark fast out there. Holy smoke.
Yeah.
It's not actually dark. It's just that our covering, our patio cover, the lights have not kicked in yet, and the sun is going down, but I can still see light coming in through the windows.
But I look at this amount of food for the calories and the protein we're getting.
All right, now that we've done quick food photography before we eat this, let's check it out. Oh, yeah. So one of the things you notice, Tim's is holding up there. We both got end pieces, but mine's just falling apart. And it may seem like a sign of like a bad meatloaf because it isn't sticking together, which could be the case, but mine's falling apart for a different reason.
I think 1, we didn't let it cool down because we're hungry now. But secondly, I think it's just chunky with vegetables.
It's loaded with vegetables.
That's awesome.
Like, there's just so much of it that it's so loaded with vegetables, which I absolutely love.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Oh, yeah.
Some of you asked for something more whole food, and this fits the bill, like for sure.
Other than TPP.
But still, like,
Yeah. Delicious. So good. Has all the texture and the flavors of like meatloaf growing up,
Yeah.
right? But the lentils kind of give it that I don't know, the robustness of it, right?
Yep.
It kind of really gives it that meaty feeling.
it's another chewy texture.
Yeah.
So again, you absolutely could add mushrooms to this. What happens if you're allergic to soy? So there is a pea protein crumble that's an alternative. So if you need to look into that you can just replace 1 for 1. So
And in the video that we did, the actual video of this, where we did a separate video, that is that pea crumbles.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's not the soy, it's the pea crumbles. We didn't have enough of that to do that, so we just used TVP today.
So I feel like this is absolutely relevant. Fits the bill for what we need.
Yeah.
Calories, protein. So good job with this one.
All right, we're going to eat
Nice.
this. Then we got some grocery stores to run around to, and we'll probably hit dinner with Lex.
Yep.
And then we'll hit the gym. See you in a
All
little bit. I'd like to thank Compliment for sponsoring this video. Compliment is our partner in making sure that all of us on a plant-based diet get all of our needed vitamins and minerals.
Yeah, and if you are not, or you have a spouse that's not on a plant-based diet, these vitamins are covered for non-vegans as well.
It's so interesting because we were just
Yes.
watching a YouTube video where it said, and it was not a vegan channel, it's Adeline X, right?
Yeah.
Big muscle building channel. Top 3 supplements that you need. This is not vegan, and it was protein, creatine, and omega 3s. All the stuff that we promote that you take on a plant-based diet.
Yes, but the difference is this company themselves comes from athletes who are vegan, plant-based.
Plus, all their products are science-backed. This isn't bro science, right? This is actually science-backed product.
Yeah, it's third-party tested, which is one of the things I look for on supplements from Amazon, and it's not covered all the time.
I didn't know that. You would be talking about this, and I'm like, what's the difference? Who tests it, right? But of course, there is, right?
The supplement market is not regulated,
right.
So that third-party testing is keeping it honest.
So that was important to Tim, right? Yeah. The other thing is, all of the stuff is sustainably sourced, right? So they're not using products that are going to destroy the environment, or that can't be grown again. Everything is sustainably sourced. All of the packaging is compostable, which is great because we're composters, right? Like I know it's hard to make no imprint on the environment, but I want to have as little imprint as possible.
It's on our mind. I mean, we're using bar soap to eliminate some of the plastic bottles, right? So, okay.
All the nutrients are traceable, which is a big deal for us. And then one of the big things to me, because I'm a teacher and a dad, is that every package sold, Complement will provide a plant-based meal to a child in need.
Yeah,
right?
I love that. Okay, so I think there are some products with Complement that are HSA qualifying.
Oh, and I hate the whole HSA thing, but yes. If you're with True Med, and there might be some other companies who do that, then some of their products do qualify where you can use your HSA or flexible spending account money. Yeah. Absolutely.
Joey just had that expression because he's the one who has to turn in receipts for medical expenses.
They're never happy, right? Are you sure you need it? Like, it's your own money, and then you got to explain why you're using it, right? Yeah. We partnered with Complement to give you 15% off on your next order and all your orders using the link in our description below with the code plant-based ads at checkout.
Is there a subscription model if you just want this reoccurring just to come in and not think about it?
Yes, because you like that. If you do the subscription model, you don't have to worry about ordering it every month. It is a little more economical, and for some of these things, like if you order the protein drink, you get the free shaker, right?
Yeah.
And then if you order
which by the way isn't plastic.
No,
inside is metal with a little stainless steel ball.
You can hear the clang line.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah. And then there's also a little canister that holds all the pills that Tim took to work to keep all his
internally pills. That's glass, and it's something we use. I take it to work for the week.
That's where it is.
So you've never had a better reason to stop supplementing and start complementing.
And we are now at Target, doing a little grocery shopping here. Actually, we don't need groceries. We're here for some shampoo stuff for Lex. So that's what we're doing. As you can see here, we're trying to look at some samples and figure out what works for him. One of the cool things about this Target is it has a complete men's area sectioned off, just like the women have their own area. Instead of it just being down like the health and beauty aisle, they have their own area. Let me show you. Like all of this stuff right here, everything in this aisle is all men's stuff, right? So you can see here, like there's all the like deodorants on the left, and it's all men's deodorants and all the men's fragrances here, the shampoos and all that, and then all of this stuff is all like the shaving stuff, and the razors are all over here, and then there's like beard and grooming products over here. So the whole section is just set up separately for men, which is really nice because usually when you're shopping, women have like aisles and aisles and aisles of stuff, and the men's stuff is just kind of mixed in with the family stuff. So I like that. Of course, a lot of the products probably aren't vegan, although actually there's a whole bunch of stuff that is. Like The Rock has his own line of stuff now that's all vegan. All right, we're going to continue on with our grocery shopping here. And looks like we're doing a little stop here for some kombucha. Tim will find the one he wants. Tim, are you looking for kombucha?
Kombucha.
Yeah.
They have a Valentine's edition out.
It's a Valentine's kombucha. Oh, which one is that?
It's blood orange, hibiscus, rose.
All right,
So
there you go. No, we don't need a Stanley backpack, Tim. I think those things are overrated. Find anything good there?
we throw these in the microwave to warm up like your pillow, your bed, your tush.
Lovely. All right, so what'd you find there, Tim?
Cold Legos, cold flowers for a cold heart.
So instead of candy, it's Legos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with flowers.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
For all those people trying to watch their calories.
Yeah, it's cute.
There you go. Is Is that your new purse?
Here's sorry. We're shopping for you.
Shopping for me. We're in the wrong aisle then. Find anything you like?
I thought this suit like this little wand.
What is it, little wand?
Princess
Yeah.
P.
Let me have it. I'm gonna turn you into
Thor.
a pumpkin.
Thor.
Thor.
Tastes like cherry. I know that's right. Joey, here's a baking set for your oven.
Oh, a little baking set reminds me of the Easy Bake Oven I used to have when I was a kid. My parents bought for me and
People
wouldn't
ask
let me
me how
use.
did Joey get his start.
Yeah,
I said,
they wouldn't let me use it.
what's an easy baked oven?
They hid it in the attic. Just what everybody needs, really giant peeps, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Marshmallow.
I'm gonna pass on those, thanks. Okay, over here we have Valentine's Day Pikachu. Yes, please. Aren't these fun? And then if you're into Squishmallows, there's a bunch of them there. Yeah, and then bigger ones. Actually, those are a good price for 14 bucks. I maybe I should get one of those for my class.
Robin eggs are out. Oh, Alex. Oh my gosh, Paula Anderson.
Who's Paula Anderson?
Remember?
I don't.
Joey
Oh, Pamela
Shear?
Anderson.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, hello.
Look how she looks now.
Yeah. Oh, she refuses to wear makeup, and I absolutely love it. I think she looks amazing. Love her. All right, looks like we got our sushi ready to go here, right? All right, we're gonna dig into this. It's the sweet potato roll, so good. All right, let's enjoy this.
Like a band, like how they show, like how they spin stuff. Yeah. I watched it on HBO or cable, but yeah, I'm sure that there's like no. I just never be able to watch it now, but I still see it to it.
And there's more broccoli today.
All right, we're gonna sit here and eat our dinner here. Yeah, like Tim just said, we've got more broccoli, so catch up again a little bit. All right, it's 9:30 at night. I don't think the gym's gonna happen tonight. I'll probably have to go tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. I don't have anything planned, but it is.
I feel good though, and I've eaten a decent amount of carbs and protein for the day. I think I should knock it out. Anyway, good time with all of us being together.
Yeah, Saturday,
out and about.
Saturday night's our only night to do all this stuff. After that, then tomorrow I got to get ready for my day. On Monday, I've got a lot of stuff I have to do on Sundays at home. Do my Google Classroom for the week. Do my grades for everyone. All that stuff.
But it's funny. Saturday nights, it's family night.
Family night, yeah.
And it's interesting seeing Lex take that seriously as well.
Yeah,
We're not forcing him or anything.
Yeah, he'll be like, "What time are we going? Or where are we going?
What time are we going?
Are we going to the Mexican place? Are we going to Iron Chef? Like, where are we going?"
Yeah.
So, all right, that's our video for today. Click on that like button, show us some love. Click on the subscribe button. Hit that bell. You get notified every time we have a new video, usually every Tuesday. And leave a comment below. What does your family night look like? And
Or just making that a priority, right?
yeah, I mean,
And then hopefully we inspired you with the meatloaf.
Yeah.
I love one pot meals.
yeah, that meatless loaf is really good.
Really makes it easy for meal planning.
If you've never seen that recipe, we've had it before. If you've never seen it, give it a shot. All right,
Yeah.
we'll see you
Okay.
next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.